He goes to Tamim Iqbal. He's on the money to begin with. He's in good form, Lungi Ngidi. Comes off a domestic performance of 5 for 33 a week ago down on this very ground against, for his side, the Titans, against the Paul Rock side. Whatever format you take him. In the air, it's going to be 6. It's the short boundary. It's onto the bank. The change of length from Lungi Ngidi. He'd been nice and full and good and of good length. He drops it short, and it brings the Bangladeshi contingent of the crowd to life. It's 8 for none after 3.
It's a terrific hit, very strong on the offside, especially through the square. And once he gets an opportunity to free his arm, he's cracked it away. And it's a shorter part of the boundary, doesn't matter, it's a 6. We've done it in the past.
Oh, there's a bit of extra bounce, speeding down to third man for 4. Third man's pretty square. They may be fortunate runs, but Lytton Das won't mind how they come. A boundary nonetheless.
A lot of oohs and ahs when he played that shot. It went aerial, genuine edge. But yes, goes through the no man's land. Again, extra bounce. Now, you spoke about those two slip-in plays. Maybe you spoke about man at short leg.
Clipped in the air, in the gap. It's going away to the long boundary. It'll be a chase. It's timed well enough. Yes, it is. Petraquar gives it best. It's away for 4. It's a good end to that over for Bangladesh. 7 done. It's 27 for none. Still going for that full length, but it's a little bit straighter. Once again, the scrambled seam, and he just plays with the angle, this Tamim. Clips it in the air, but in the gap. Didn't middle it, but this outfield's still lightning, and it's away for 4. Another look at that Tamim Iqbal just turned through mid-wicket. It's 27 for none after 7. It's time for a change-up.
That's beautifully played. A little bit of width. Lungi Ngidi is disappointed in Keshav Maharaj at backward point because he felt like it shouldn't go away to the fence. But that was beautifully timed. End of the 9, 32 without loss.
Yeah, touch of class here from Lytton Das. It's really easy on the eye. Hardly ever hits the ball too hard. Just waits for it to get under his eyes and punches it away in front of square. Sublime.
I think he was upset that he was maybe too far.
Especially with the cover out there, he's got a sweeper. Oh, giving himself room, the misfield. It'll go for 4. Spoils the over. Rescues it for Bangladesh. It's 61 without loss.
Yeah, the standards of the Proteas, that's obviously not good enough. One can argue that he is coming from a height to try and touch his shoelaces. But that's just the pressure. That goes for a dot there. That's an extra bit of pressure on the Bangladesh players, on that partnership. It's almost just a... Could just feel that pressure build up. Good line, that line we're talking about, but equal to the toss. Getting that set position, rocking back and opening up that offspin.
There go the shots. There go the shots. And it's his shot, Lytton Das. Oh, it's a top shot for 6.
That's that inside little shimmy we speak about. Not too sure if he got all of it. Keshav Maharaj thinking that should have been taken by Andile Petraquar in the deep there.
And the issue is his starting point, Andile Petraquar. That's why Keshav Maharaj is upset. He's saying, why are you 5-10 off? You can't be not on the high felt. You have to be right on the...
In 2 balls.
Shot. Oh, that's nicely done. They've shifted gears all right. Tamim Iqbal and Lytton Das.
Tamim getting in the act there is now, Pom. Obviously, he was charging the early overs. He's decided just to get inside the line, use a little bit of the angle and deflect it past the short fine leg.
Oh, that one stayed down. That should be out. Yes, that's the breakthrough for South Africa. We're fascinated to see what length it was actually pitched on, but that one definitely went lower than Tommy Iqbal was expecting. He's considering the review, and he has. I think he must believe that maybe, just maybe, it's going to go down the leg side. Now, that one definitely did not bounce. We'll wait for the third umpire to get into his process. But could this be the wicket and the breakthrough South Africa after?
We have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on spin vision? Okay, can I just go to Ultra to confirm whether there's bat or no bat, please? Keep rolling through. Okay, there's a clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Can you go to ball tracking when ready, please? Original decision is out. Pitching out it off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Bongani, you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand by. You're on screen now. Signal now.
So the decision is upheld, and that's an important breakthrough for South Africa. Tommy Iqbal was good for his 41 of 67, but just expecting that one to get a little bit higher than what it did. And clattering into that pad. He's disappointed, but it's been a good start for Bangladesh. 95 for 1, Iqbal goes for 41. The stumps. Oh, he's off to a cracking start. There's Shakib Ul Hasan. As good a shot as we've seen all day. Overpitched, must be said, but puts it away. Just his second delivery of his innings.
What a way to start his innings here. Have a look at this shot. It was full, it was wide, and you still need to put it away. He's just gone on to play his second delivery. That is a cracking shot through the covers. Lovely piece of timing from Shakib Ul Hasan.
Once carved behind square, and he should be able to get back for 2, and he does. And that brings up a 50. Great way to start this tour for Litton Das.
He's started very left in the series against Afghanistan. Third in a row now. It's been a very good one. That's exactly what Bangladesh would have hoped for. And he's delivered the goods with the bat. Not enough. He needs to continue, as you just mentioned. He needs to look at the three-figure.
Yeah, 5th career 50. Third in a row. Oh no! The next delivery, as we sing his praises about the fact that he backs himself to carve the delivery, the short pitch delivery from back of a length, straight on the stump, square of the wicket. He tries to open up the offside again, and I think Keshav Maharaj has bowled him the undercutter. As it pitches, it just skids on, does him for pace, lack of bounce, and crashes into that off stump.
It's the second time we've seen a batter getting dismissed due to a lack of bounce. But you got to give credit to Keshav Maharaj. He's a little bit too close to cut, flirting with danger. And finally, break goes through the defences. It's a big wicket. Look at those reaction.
Yeah, this is huge for South Africa. Back-to-back wickets in a short space of time. They were 95 with that last Bangladesh. Now 104 for 2. Litton Das goes for a well-played 50.
Oh, he'll be very, very disappointed, for sure. He should get a good start in his put away. It's a nice little shot from Mushfiqur Rahim for the boundary onto the legs and pays the price.
Yeah, this is brilliantly played. We've seen it from him so many times over the years. The ability to play the sweep shot to great effect. And that one just with the angle, just sliding on, hitting down the leg side. Maharaj will be disappointed at the length and the line.
Going for those boundaries. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Miller is under it. Takes the catch. There's another. It's a second for Maharaj.
Yeah, it's been a great comeback here from Keshav Maharaj. Came in for a bit of tap earlier on. Mushfiqur Rahim. This is a very productive shot for him usually. But on this occasion gets a top edge and comfortable catch taken by David Miller.
Yeah, just enough bounce, closes the face of the blade as he's trying to go along the ground. Normally, here at Supersport Park, batters are quite happy to go in the air and clear the boundary. Didn't happen for him, Mushfiqur Rahim. Certainly did for Keshav Maharaj. And for South Africa, Mushfiqur gone for 9. It's 1-2-4 for 3.
with somebody like Otis Gibson, and at night you spend a bit of time in conversation, you talk about the good old days, and when he goes through it, there's a chance, yeah. Top edge, it's going to bounce just short and go run away for 4.
Ends the over too. 1-4-6 for 3.
Yeah, Shakib has been looking to take it on when it's been short. This time he just takes his eye off the ball a little bit and finds a top edge. One bounce into the fence.
Mark. Short cut. Well in front of square. This will go for 4. It was short and set up, and Yasser Ali's a powerful man. But the key to the stroke was the placement.
He's been searching a little bit. We saw how he got a little bit anxious the over before against Keshav Maharaj. This one just wide of the stumps. Gets the width he's looking for and hits it in front of square. I think just that shot shows the nature of this wicket. It's not the typical Supersport wicket. There's a little bit of
paced pitch. Big hit, high in the air. This is going all the way. This has been massacred way up into the stands. Petlakwa being put to the sword here by Shakib Al Hasan.
Petlakwa being identified as the target. Shakib Al Hasan just gives himself a little bit of back step and gets that back hip through the ball and hits it high and handsome. He's looked really fluent as he's come in. I know he got a half volley to start from the exact bowler. I think he's fancying Andile at this stage.
You know, if we were saying at the beginning of the over, the game was at a crossroads, how would Bangladesh accelerate, put it down? Well, they've identified. They've decided here's the target bowler. 11 off the over. It's more than that now because it's another slot ball with mid-on and mid-off up. That's not the bowling Temba Bavuma was wanting. It's the bowling they're wanting. It was 15 from the over. 10 to go, and already Bangladesh at 223 for 3.
Well, bowlers can make you world-class, and they can make you look with a little bit of egg on your head. Okay, he's brought up the field thinking back of a length or slightly slower, and he's got it in the slot. Straight back over the captain's head. But a phenomenal shot.
They are absolutely loving being here at Supersport Park. And that is 50 for Yasser Ali. It's his first half century, and if he keeps playing like this, it won't be his last. It's been a super innings. It's in support of Shakib Al Hasan. How well he's played. It's taken him just 43 balls.
Well, you say support, and that's exactly it. Your last statement there, 43 balls. He's gone about his business. Just put the bad ball away. He's hit some nice pulls. And that's what the advantage of batting with a senior player.
Oh, got him. Yep, that's that. A couple of quick ones. Yeah, so the two men that were putting South Africa to the sword have to make their way back one after the other. It's right off the cue end, and it's a good catch, you know, from Rabada. Comes back at you pretty quickly. Made absolutely no mistake. Cool as you like.
Yeah, it was a good innings from Yasser Ali. Simply superb for his 50. Strike rate 113, 243 for 5.
Oh, yes. It goes at it, all right. I tell you what, that 290 is looking very lightly.
That's two of the most unexpected incidents I was expecting at the start of the other. Leg stump half volley to start, and then after he's clipped it away, I did not see Afif going hard at him and just whacking it over deep mid-wicket. This is a brilliant shot. Length delivery, change up from Ngidi, and he just gets into position and helps it on its way. It's simply brilliant. Earlier on in the day, we were talking about Bangladesh 275 if they really went real, and that if they had someone who had a bit of a blinder maybe to get to 300, but they can almost think of more than that. I think it's just the wickets. If South Africa can pick up wickets, they'll have to pick up wickets.
Oh, yes. Oh, what a shot. Mehdi Hassan smoked it. And 300 is up for Bangladesh.
Brilliant striking. David Miller says something about, I don't know if the ball's gone down a drain pipe or somewhere, but he's not going to be able to get it back. He's given up and he's signaled to the umpires, get a new one. I'm not too sure exactly where it's gone, but this is a really good strike. Crush seam delivery, back of a length. Bada trying to beat Mahiri for pace, but he's onto it quickly. It's the drag to the leg side, the contact good enough. It's the short boundary. And this is real bonus time for Bangladesh.
Yeah, I'll finish my point about their method. And the two up at the front would rather be playing shots, Tamim Iqbal and Liton Das. But under instruction, they had to temper their ways and play very much against what is normal and instinctual. Oh, and a dot to finish. He's run down, not managed to make contact. And that is where Bangladesh end. 3-1-4 for 7. It's a top effort, having started pretty slowly. Tough at the front with South Africa bowling short and full particularly. And the pitch playing indifferently too, paced right up at the front until it settled down. And they hung in there, made sure that they set a platform for those in the middle order and in the low order to then cash in and try and play some shots. And that they did, to get them to what is a good score here at SuperSport Park.
Yeah, superb effort, a real team effort actually. The top order, the openers had to absorb a lot of pressure. The new ball in particular nipped around and made it difficult. And then it was a good, consistent performance throughout the innings from the entire team. 91 of the last 10 overs with some fantastic striking. And they've now set South Africa 3-15 to win. It's going to be a tough task on a surface that has been a little bit up and down, particularly with the new ball.
Show them how it's meant to be, the way we operate it. Props to those that deserve respect, to those that lay the map to the prospect, to those that throw critics as hip-hop rose with the rise of the pros. They rocked out the shows. I wish lots of shade to those acting lame, dissing veterans like without them they would have a game. And even though we know the game will never be the same, it remains the truth. Old school forever rule. I hit this and dismiss the self-style critics. They need to sit when I represent and take minutes. I kick rhymes and reason each and every single season, and I cast a spell like a man's eyes and demons. True heads react to this. Watch as I'm enacting this.